Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Chief J. I'm a new YouTube content creator for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Woo woo! Let's get this started. So I'm going to be starting a new 5-part series for the new players jumping in this game, trying to get into the big boys, get into the big leagues, and get started in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is a great game. It's a mobile platform game. It started only on iOS and Android, and now you can play it on your PC as well. This is a character-based game where you're farming and building up your characters and getting their gear and leveling them up and making them stronger to participate in different events. The game comes with all kinds of different things to do, a bunch of special events, raids, arenas, PvP, ships PvP, and a new mode called Grand Arena that is one of my favorites. I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game here. So when you start up Galaxy of Heroes and you install it on your device or start it up on your computer, you come in and you're level 1 and everything's really slow and you get some less than ideal characters. One of the things to fast track you to the new players, the more seasoned players, this game's been out for 4.5 years. There's some people with some big boy accounts out there that can really do some things. So if you're trying to get there and get in the game really fast, CG Capital Games released a pack called the Hyperdrive Bundle. This thing is amazing. It's $99.99. It sounds like a lot, but a lot of people playing this game, the whales, the krakens, they're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. This Hyperdrive Bundle pack comes with a plethora of things to fast track you in the game. Just buying this pack, you're going to jump like a year into the future on your shard. Each player, when they start, gets assigned a shard, so you're not going to be competing against these guys who have put thousands and thousands of dollars into the game. You're starting on a new shard. So the Hyperdrive Bundle gives you, you automatically become a Kraken almost on your shard. You can make an extremely powerful arena team and jump right in the game. Some of the things you're going to get with this is you're getting 65 characters, 16 ships. Both of those are all at 5 stars on a 7-star maximum system. Player level 85, which I already mentioned. A bunch of gear and resources to power those ships up and those characters up to make you the strongest team humanly possible. You get a bunch of activity access that we're going to go through now. The light side and dark side battles, nodes 1 through 8. You'll still have to finish level 9 on each one, and then continue stages 1 through 8. This is where you're doing the majority of your farming for character shards to build your characters up and make your team stronger. Also for the gear grind as well. You do get some credits, but that's not your primary source of credit income. You're also going to get a hold of the penultimate challenge tiers, and this is where you're getting the ability materials to do those crazy lightsaber throws and heals and things like that. The last but not least thing that you get access to is mod stage battles 1 through 8. And what you're getting there is these mods, they can turn characters and modify characters into being to fill a specific role or niche, and they power the characters up. So in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the primary difference between coming in first place in the arena in PvP and 50th place in the arena in PvP is mods. And speed rules this game, so get your speed mods. Like I said, I'm going to do a 5-part series for the new players focused on purchasing the Hyperdrive Bundle and getting started in this game. You're going to see we're going to do an entire video just on mods because of how important they are and how much they set you apart than the next guy. Moving right along here, we're going to jump into characters. We get 65 5-star characters. It took me probably 8 to 10 months to get 65 characters, and not even close to having any of them, all of them at 5 stars, let alone 5 stars in Gear 8. Gear 8 used to, take a little bit of time. You could focus and, over time you could maybe get 8 or 9 or maybe 3 or 4 teams to Gear 8, level 80, with all their abilities and everything all set up. Now you can jump right in. You're going to have 65 characters, all level 80, with a max level of 85, all 5 stars with a maximum of 7 stars. You're ready to rock and roll. You can jump right into Grand Arena. We'll make an episode on Grand Arena. It's literally the most spectacular portion of this game. It's a great job they did on this. So jumping right into these characters, you're getting what used to be considered the best starting team, which was the Phoenix characters from the Phoenix TV cartoon episodes. It's a great group of characters. They are still solid. They're not as useful endgame, so people are moving on to a different character set. But again, they fill a great void. There's a couple of key legendary characters that they unlock that make it worth their weight. We'll go through those a little bit later in the video. Moving on, you get Wedge and Biggs, a couple of great pilots to start your Rebels team with Admiral Akbar as your fleet commander, also a great team. You get veteran Han Solo and veteran Chewbacca, who get you on your way to Rey. Everybody wants Rey. She's a strong character. Couple of Hoth Rebel Soldier and Scout for territory battles. Your team to unlock the legend, Commander Luke Skywalker. Rogue One team, I mean, that was a great movie. Who doesn't love Chirrut and Baze? Then we're get into one of the stronger teams. You get your Jedi team. Bastila Shan from the Old Republic is the strongest lead you can get from this pack. Her team is extremely strong. She might be the second or third strongest lead, but the Jedi are a lot of fun to play. And they lead on to other characters that you can get into, and we're going to squeeze that into this video as well. You get your Resistance team, you get an Imperial Trooper team, which is a very strong team. Not as strong as it was about a year ago, but it's still quite good. First Order team with both Kylos, it's an excellent team. Still not a meta team, but a very solid team. Bounty Hunter team, you want these guys. I didn't get Bounty Hunters originally, and when the time came that they actually became useful, I regretted it. Those unlocked Chewbacca and Millennium Falcon. You need those guys to do that. You get a full Sith team, although it's not a really great Sith team. There's a couple of key characters in there, iconic characters, Darth Nihilus, Count Dooku, Darth Sidious, Darth Maul, Darth Vader. I mean, those are some really cool characters to get a hold of. They're just not real great in the game right now. One of the better teams that you get, and some people may not have heard them, if you're a Clone Wars fan, you definitely know who they are, is the Night Sisters. Mother Talzin-led Night Sisters are one of the best PvP teams there are, period. You're missing one key component, Night Sister Zombie, but you can farm her really quickly and make her a priority and make that'll be one of your starting best arena teams. Last but not least on this is the clone team, and the clones all just got a rework, and a Rex-led clone team is extremely strong for PvP, and a Cody-led clone team is extremely strong for PvE missions. But with the release of General Anakin Skywalker and Shaak Ti, the Jedi, either one of those two leads makes the strongest 501st team. And we'll get into elaborate more on why exactly. That's probably the strongest team you can start off with right now if you're willing to spend a little bit of money to get the Shaak Ti shards on top of your hyperdrive bundle. Moving on into ships. Like I said, we get 16 5-star ships. You get all three of the original fleet commanders, Mace Windu, Admiral Akbar, and Grand Moff Tarkin, and then you get 13 more ships to support them. Initially, in the early game, you want to quickly farm up your Wedge and Biggs and make yourself a Rebel team with Wedge, Biggs, Ghost, and Phantom. So there's where your Phoenix come into play. And then I recommend Fives and Ahsoka as your first two reinforcements along with Boba Fett. That makes a very strong team to get you started. Resources, we're going to get 20 million credits, 10 million shipbuilding credits, 2,000 crystals, and the whole game is focused on crystals. That's the premium currency in the game. And then you're going to get the specific currencies for each battle type. You're also going to get a bunch of ability materials, and you're going to get a key ability material, which for the very first time was available to by paying for it, which is ability material Zetas. Zetas are the key thing in the game. Takes 20 Zetas to power up one move, and the best leaderships in the game are all powered by Zetas. So those are key resources, and you're getting 10 of them to start. That's half of your first Zeta. Doing a quick view of everything we get here, like I said, level 85, 5-star characters, 65 of them, 16 ships, all 5 stars. You get all the fleet commanders unlocked at 5 stars, so you can move their fleets rapidly up to 5 stars. I recommend choosing your fleet commander and your fleet type and getting that up really quickly. And then all of your currencies and your ability materials. One of the other things you're going to get is 500 to each energy type to farm what you want. And then the last but not least is the gear to gear all these characters up. When you unlock this hyperdrive bundle, you can take your first 3 characters straight to gear 11. And in arena, that's going to be a big ticket nightmare for the rest of the people on your shard. So this is the hyperdrive bundle. I highly recommend jumping in and grabbing that and getting started on that, because it's going to jumpstart your arena adventure and your ship arena adventure. And you hear me mention these a lot, but there's a reason behind it. So when we look at squad arena here, you're battling people and you're trying to rank up, and everything's based on a ranking system, and you want to rank as high as possible. So number one, you would really want to finish, I would say, in the top 3, preferably number 1. You finish at number 1, you get 900 of the arena currency, and you also get 500 gems. 500 gems, like I told you, gems are the premium currency, so that 500 gems really adds up. On top of that, when you come over here to ships, which also unlocks when you get the hyperdrive bundle, you get the same deal there. You're getting 1,800 of the fleet currency, 2,000 of shipbuilding materials, and 400 gems. So you're getting 900 gems a day if you can come in first in both. That is a big deal. That expedites buying shards for things. As you can see here on shipments, I can purchase Enfist Nest, Darth Nihilus shards. I can purchase these shards automatically right off without doing anything else for the crystal currency. The other big thing that you can do with crystal currency is you can buy packs. So you see here, Genusian Blood Alpha, $25.99. It's going to guarantee me 15 shards for that character. That's 2.5 days of coming in first place on your arena. Why are we doing all this? Because we want to build our lineup up as strong as we can, as fast as we can, and be efficient about it. So in the next episode of the 5-part series, I'm going to talk about which teams to grab, which teams to focus on, which teams to level, and for both ships and arena, to make sure that you are starting off on the right foot and getting everything in line for you to stay in the top 5, we'll say, on your squad arena and your fleet arena, so that you're collecting these gems and how to build your characters. In one of the later episodes of this, we're going to talk about some of the primary teams you want to build up. But the next episode is going to be primarily the characters to build. You bought the hyperdrive bundle. Let's get started. Who are we farming? Who's our arena team? And how do we go about it? That's all for today. I look forward to seeing you guys at the next episode. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Again, I am a brand new YouTuber. This is my very first video. I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It really gets me fired up, and it's a great game and it's a lot of fun. So look forward to the next video, and like and subscribe if you like the video, and thank you and have a great day.